You can always choose happiness no matter what is happening to you. The common idea of our world is that what is happening to us will always dictate if we are happy or not, okay? Somebody is nice to you and you have made a new friend or something like that, and you will be happy. And somebody is bad to you, you have something bad happening to you, and you feel sad, or you feel angry, or resentment, or hate, or whatever. This is not how it works, because we are not animals. In between the input and the resulting emotion, there's always the filter of what you think about that situation. And you can make every situation a positive situation by choosing to do so. I will give you an example that probably many of you will go through at one time in your life. That is you having a breakup. Let's say the worst kind of example, you are broken up with, right? You are in love, the girl doesn't love you anymore or never loved you, whatever, and she breaks up with you. You might now say, this is terrible, right? The normal person would now say, this is terrible, this is a bad situation, this is gonna stress me, this is never good, this is gonna cause some trauma, this is gonna, it's just terrible. Why is this happening to me? Why is the world doing this to me? Why is she doing this to me? Listen to what I just said. Why is she doing this to me? To me. You can reframe this by saying, she's not doing this to me, she's doing this for me. Everything can be reframed that way. So nothing is happening to you, everything is happening for you. What if that relationship was never meant to be anyways? What if there are hundreds of relationships out there, hundreds of girls out there that are way better for you? What if you were just stuck in that relationship because you were too afraid to leave, and you had the opportunity or the possibility to have a way more fulfilling and way more happy relationship, but you simply didn't know? So this is not happening to you, this is happening for you. And everything can be reframed that way, right? Your car is broken down, right? It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. Maybe if your car wasn't broken down, would have, driven somewhere and crashed. You never know. Sometimes things happen that are actually good that we can't immediately put into the, I guess, group of a good thing happening, right? There's this example of a young man breaking his leg, and he lives in a village, and he breaks his leg, and he's super sad that his leg is broken because he can't do anything anymore. And then a couple of days later, after he has broken his leg, war breaks out, and all the young men in his village are selected to go to war. And he's the only one that doesn't have to go to war because his leg is broken, which eventually saves his life. Because everybody else is dying and he is not. He survives because his leg was broken. So something that initially he thought was a bad thing turned out to be a good thing. And it's the same with basically anything else. I mean, let's go back to that argument, or let's go back to that example of you having a breakup, or you being broken up with. Don't you think that you are eventually gonna find somebody who is way better for you? Whenever one door closes, another one opens. So there's never not an opportunity, okay? But what most people do is they don't look for the other door. They don't look for the new door that has opened. They clench on to the old door that is still there. They try to stay on the old path while the new path is waiting, trying to be the savior. The new path is way better, but they're just sad and all of that stuff, and they can't find the new path. Anything can be framed as a good thing because you never know what will happen from anything. Something is happening, nothing is fundamentally good or bad, okay? Even something as quote-unquote traumatic as a breakup will probably eventually turn out to be a good thing because you're gonna find somebody better, okay? So everything is either good or bad, but you choose to make it good or bad. So why would you ever choose to, have any negativity, have any negative energy inside of you? It doesn't really make sense, right? If you think about it. Also, one of the strongest things that you can do in literally every moment in your life is being grateful. Gratitude. Sit down whenever you feel sad because of one thing. First of all, understand that nothing fundamentally is bad or not, and usually good things will happen from us. In the end, everything will be good. But also, think in your head what you're grateful for, right? You have a roof over your head, you have food, right? You have friends, you have your mother, your father. You're existing. You've been born. You were one of, 100 million fucking sperms, and you were the one that got chosen, right? There's so many things to be grateful for, and whenever you're grateful, you can't be sad. So focus on what you're grateful for, and believe me, there's a lot of stuff that you're grateful for, or you can be grateful for. It's just that we are so in our lives, we make very big things out of very small things that actually don't really matter. So being grateful really helps with that. And whenever you have something quote unquote important coming up, think about it this way. Let's say you write an exam tomorrow, right? It's a really important exam to you, and whatever. And think about this. Are you gonna care in 3 months' time? Probably not, right? So how important is it really? Are you gonna care in 3 years' time? Are you gonna laugh about this thing, or are you forever gonna be resentful? You're probably gonna laugh about it. It's probably not gonna matter in 3 months, maybe even 3 weeks only, maybe 3 years, whatever. It's not gonna matter. So keep that in mind, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.